It's time.
I think it's time.
Oh,
I
it's
think it's
time.
time for game time.
I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready.
Well, Ryan,
Spooky edition.
Spooky Edition is right. This one's a little spooky just because you're in costume all the time for this game.
Oh, yes.
So
of
if
course.
you remember last year's movie Licorice Pizza,
Yes.
P.T. Anderson's Licorice Pizza, you dress like you're from the 1970s
I do.
in Los Angeles every single day, down to the mustache, sir.
Yeah.
So we thought this time we would take a bite out of the Licorice Pizza.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. So today's game is all about P.T. Anderson's latest movie. Are you ready?
I can only pray.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go.
Okay, let's do it. P.T. Anderson knew Alana Haim since her childhood, and that is why he wrote the part specifically for her. Why did Anderson know the Haim girls? A, the Haim girls were babysitters for the Anderson kids. B, Anderson has gone to every single performance of Haim that has ever been done in every city around the world. C, the Haim family are all plumbers when they are not being rock stars, and they have all been his plumber. D, after a childhood bank robbery gone wrong, Alana Haim was entrapped in the Anderson home, and she learned to escape by using the black phone that was in the basement
That is a very specific answer.
and by talking to ghosts that were also trapped in the Anderson house.
And he's still going.
She learned to fight back and escape the Anderson home. Now she got cast in a movie in exchange for not arresting a P.T. Anderson. She gets a starring role in the new movie.
Yeah, well, I think I've seen that one before. There are a lot of plumbers in Los Angeles. Oh, geez, I really don't know.
I would hope there'd be a lot of plumbers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, there's a lot of toilets there.
Yeah.
Now, we're not saying it's a human toilet, and we're not saying that the city itself is a toilet. It's a lovely place.
Right.
But
There's
per
just
capita,
a lot of individual toilets.
individual toilet,
Yeah.
at least 2 per home.
It was, of course, A.
You're absolutely right. The Haim girls were babysitters for the Anderson kids. It's actually a fun little tale. Alana Haim and them are basically neighbors, so they've known each other for a long time. Nothing so dastardly as a kidnapping. All right, congratulations,
Good job,
Ryan.
Well, that one was just super obvious.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course. Well, I'm glad you said that because that was your easy question. And as you know now, it's the October edition of Support Local Films. So if you get all the answers wrong, we are not just going to kick you off the podcast. We're going to keep your soul.
I agree to these terms, yeah.
No, okay.
Fair enough. All right, question 2.
And to be fair, Hunter's doing the keeping. I'm just here.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm going to
For the record.
I'm going to keep you in a
For
little jar.
the record. So
Yeah.
we don't get sued or anything, you know.
Yeah. Me personally, the podcast isn't doing anything. I'm going to take your soul and I'm going to put it in a jar,
Yeah.
and I'm going to eat pizza in front of it.
Licorice pizza?
You can only hope.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Licorice Pizza was not the original title for the film. What was the working title? What was it? A, Soggy Bottom. B, Bad Vibes. C, Super Good Times. Or D, Broccoli Pizza.
Well, I mean, it would have to be the bottoms, which are soggy. So I think it's that one.
You are correct. Congratulations, Ryan.
Wow, good
It's
job.
just too much. I mean, it's a vibe, you know.
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
It can't be broccoli pizza because then that'd make it
No.
healthy, and that's not okay.
That's not okay.
I don't know. Is licorice bad for you?
Yeah, isn't it? I would say so. I mean, it's sugar and probably a bunch of.
No, because it's good
Other
for your
stuff.
soul.
Wow. Only matters if I still have mine now, so
Indeed. So
we'll see.
Well, yeah.
Indeed it is. So let's see if you can answer this third question.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Maya Rudolph has a memorable part in Licorice Pizza, starring along other notable cameos from John C. Reilly, Bradley Cooper, and others. But why is Maya Rudolph's part so special? Is it A, because she is P.T. Anderson's wife? Is it B, because she's P.T. Anderson's plumber? Is it C, because she's held P.T. Anderson at gunpoint? Or is it D, all of the above?
There is a lot of plumbers in Los Angeles. Gee, all right.
Now with the plumber thing.
Yeah, again with the plumber thing. It's the new Laura Dern.
I know, right?
This is like the first
No
quiz
more
I've
Laura.
made. No Laura Dern.
I'm like, where's Laura?
Yeah, where's Laura?
No, we're talking about plumbers this time.
Some plumbers this month. Laura Dern comes back in November.
Right.
Yeah.
Because plumbers are the most spooky maintenance workers.
I mean,
there.
they can make your life the most miserable the quickest if you make them upset.
This is true.
Do not make a plumber upset. That's the message of this podcast.
Don't make them plumber.
All right, so Ryan,
I think A has been, very reliable so far as an answer. So I guess I'll just go with A.
congratulations, Ryan. For this day, you keep your soul.
Get my soul. Oh.
Yay.
But the next time you're here, I'm going to ask harder questions.
Wait. I have my soul, but I don't know if I'm quite satisfied. Can I turn the table and give you some licorice pizza trivia?
Most certainly.
All right.
Oh.
Okay, this is a fun one. This has never happened before. No one's ever
I'm
challenged me.
curious.
All right, most
And
certainly.
if you can't get it, I take your soul.
All right,
I'll
but
put it in a Ziploc.
sounds like it'll be easy to
He's gonna
break out.
suffocate your soul.
I accept
All right.
your terms, but I will say I do get still to take Julia as a phone a friend. So Julia, you better
Yeah,
Yeah,
be
because you
also-
never used your phone a friend. So.
Indeed.
You're in
He
this
never had
together.
to.
Yeah,
So
you can
now
have
he
mine.
gets
I
it.
don't need it.
Fair enough.
Not that I know anything about licorice pizza.
I mean, you might get some from just the vibes.
All right. So this is about the title, Licorice Pizza. What does licorice pizza refer to?
Well, it's never mentioned in the movie,
It's not.
so it has nothing to do with the movie so much as it gives it the vibes of the movie.
Yes, but I'll give you a hint in saying it's not red licorice. It's referring to. It's a black licorice pizza.
That's what I figured. I figured
Yeah.
it'd be black licorice just
Yeah.
to like kind of be like a fish out of water kind of thing, right?
Mhm.
I mean, you go ahead. I'm gonna think
It's
about
more
it.
referring to the times in LA when you're growing up and, tasting it feels like black licorice pizza because nothing makes sense.
That's a good guess. I'll give you one more because
Okay.
the movie apparently didn't make this up. This is a term for something that looks like a licorice pizza.
Something that looks like a licorice pizza. Wait, is it anchovies?
No.
Anchovies look like. Well, that's not an answer. That's not my answer.
that's a genuinely good guess. I'm
Yeah.
going to
Thank
defend
you,
Julie
'cause
on
it's
that
like
one.
Yeah, I could say
anchovies
that
on
could
pizza,
look like
you know.
From a distance if
Yeah.
you're squinting. Okay,
That's not my answer.
what's your
though.
hint?
I'm
What's
not
your hint?
submitting That.
That it looks.
Yeah, he
What
said,
does it
he
look
said
like?
the
Yeah.
hint.
A black licorice
You're
pizza,
starting to sweat,
something that
Hunter.
was from the 70s that looks like a black licorice pizza. What could that refer to?
You're
in this
getting a
film?
taste of your own medicine
Yeah,
right now.
most
It's
certainly.
really.
Yeah, but I'm nice enough to give everyone multiple choice answers.
I know, and this is a open-ended
An
question.
open-ended
Yeah.
question.
If I were
Open
prepared,
answer
I would have
question.
given you choices, but you already agreed to give me your soul if you lose. So.
Fair enough. I'm
Sorry.
gonna say it's definitely it's the Nixon administration. It's a metaphor for the Nixon administration because it's just the worst thing I could imagine tasting. Which, other than Richard Nixon being president again, that's just the worst idea I could imagine.
Yeah.
All right. So what
All
is it really?
Licorice pizza is a term for just like a vinyl record.
Ah, that's so smart. Yeah, that makes you'd have to coat that licorice really hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'd
Okay.
really have to like the thin black licorice. I can see it now. Okay,
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, very good, Ryan. Okay.
Very good.
Okay.
Impressive.
is
Do
there
I
more?
get your soul, or I don't?
Yeah, the exchange will take place after the podcast and the official
Just Venmo
ceremony.
me.
And
Yeah.
little,
Your soul?
and
Yeah.
little do you know he doesn't really have one. So.
Oh,
Was I due?
hey, it's Hunter. We're halfway through the podcast, and have you not taken that RSVP link to get your tickets for Homecoming Horror? Well, I gotta let you know right now, there's not a lot of space. We are only gonna let a select few people into the show, so if you really want to see all these movies, if you really want to enjoy the costume contest, you have to come and RSVP. You have to RSVP to see all this cool stuff. So we hope that you will take the link and come join us there. There's a few tickets left, so if you're in Castle Rock or if you're